WGN Investigates. We've been asking for months, and now WGN Investigates finally has a dollar amount linked to the thousands of fake claims that have poured into the state's Department of Employment Security.
But could that number be just the beginning as cases of unemployment fraud keep piling up? WGN investigative reporter Lourdes Duarte picks up the story from there.
Fraud has been a major issue for the Illinois Department of Employment Security. WGN Investigates has been asking officials for a dollar amount in losses for about a year now. The Department of Labor finally has a number, and we'll get to that, but it may not give us the entire picture as hackers get more brazen by the day.
I'm mad that it happened to me.
Melissa Hitson spent nearly 6 years as a suburban school bus driver right up until 2020.
And of course, when the pandemic started, schools were shut down immediately.
Out of work and with bills coming due, she filed a claim with the Illinois Department of Employment Security.
Please complete your verification by 5.
And unlike others we've reported on,
I tried calling right away and I could never get through.
she had no problem getting her unemployment check.
Thank God I didn't. Everything went over just as smooth, the process. I got my checks on time, had no problem.
Of course, her story doesn't end there. Last month, that smooth process she was so happy about hit a bump.
I had been hacked.
Here's what happened. A cyber criminal tapped into her online IDS account and without her knowing a thing, changed her banking information, rerouting checks somewhere else.
Totally different branch, totally different account number, email was different.
WGN Investigates has been reporting on case after case of hackers defrauding the system, changing accounts, names, addresses, you name it, they've done it.
So somebody using my information did file for unemployment in my name.
Every state in the country has been dealing with it.
We're stopping what's reported to us.
Illinois has stopped about 2 million attempts. That doesn't include what's gone through, though. But just to give you some perspective, California estimates to have paid out $11 billion in fake claims. And while California has some numbers, Illinois' employment security system has remained tight-lipped.
Most states haven't been cooperating with the U.S. Department of Labor. They've been asking for information. They don't want to share it.
Haywood Talcove, who runs LexisNexis Risk Solutions, testified recently for the Illinois General Assembly and has been watching the rise in unemployment fraud. So has WGN Investigates. And we've now learned what IDS has reported to the U.S. Department of Labor. It's nowhere near California's $11 billion estimate. Instead, Illinois is reporting $14.8 million paid out in fraudulent claims from April of 2020 to March of 2021. The best number they can give us is $14.8 million with an M, not a B. What do you think of that number?
Well, I don't believe in fairy tales. And I would have a really hard time thinking that the state of Illinois, based upon the information that we have, some of the information that I provided yesterday, lost $14.8 million. That would be a miracle.
He thinks the number is much higher, maybe as high as $1 billion.
Okay, what's your date of birth?
Although Illinois has reported some numbers, fake claims paid out as part of the Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation System are still missing. So that $14.8 million amount may be just the beginning, considering that people like Melissa Hitson continue to get hit.
I'm on IDS website, yes. I go in, clearly it shows it went to another bank.
Let's get back to her story. In all, hackers stole 2 separate payments from her, totaling nearly $3,000. And listen to this, the bad guys kept at it.
Not only happened once, it happened twice.
Each time she'd correct banking info, hackers would go in right behind her and change it again.
Are they like monitoring my computer, or is it like, are they getting bills that's telling them that I'm updating my banking info? I've noticed the banking information changed 6 times.
It happened enough times that IDS finally locked her account, but she's still waiting for the $3,000 she lost.
They just told me they're investigating it, and as soon as it's resolved, they'll go ahead and release the funds.
Her case just one in a sea of thousands, a glimpse at how scammers have been getting away with millions for the last year and a half.
I just want to tell them shame on them. You know, it's bad enough that you're in an unemployed situation. There's a pandemic going on. People need their money. They really do, and I'm one of them.
We did reach out to IDES about the Department of Labor's fraud amount. A spokesperson tells us that the $15 million only reflects the number of people defrauding the system by collecting benefits while also working. As far as how much has been lost due to identity theft, they have yet to report that number, even now, 16 months after the start of the pandemic. I'm Lourdes Duarte, WGN Investigates.